What's happening, everybody? Well, there's nobody in here but me. Friday night chat. Yeah, we're using StreamYard, which is unusual for us. Usually we're on the phone, but tonight I got food all over my computer. We're using StreamYard. I need my earbuds. I'm going to put my earbuds in, see if I can hook them up, see if we have anybody pop in. Brown Chicken, what's happening, man? How you doing? 2-4, what's happening, brother? I wanted to get on here and see if anybody wanted to just talk, about whatever, motorcycle, whatever, We don't have to talk just about motorcycle. We can talk about anything you want to talk about. That's what we do on this channel. Brown Chicken, the winner. The winner and champion. Hell yeah, man. Glad you won. Well, I'd be glad for anybody to win, but you won, and that's cool, man. Glad you won. I'll make sure my secretary gets right on sending that stuff out to you. Of course, you know who the secretary is, right? I'm on a live stream. What do you mean, Ray? Ray's Moto Live. You want to join me? I'll send you a link. I'll put the link out there if anybody wants to hop in. Let me find it. What's happening, Jim? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope everything's going well with you. Let me find this link. Copy. Now, last time I did this, I think we had trouble with people being able to jump in, but I'm going to put it out here in the thing and see if it's blue and see if you guys can use that link. See what happens. I'm sitting here. The wife's at the football game, high school football game, collecting tickets. She asked me if I wanted to go to the game. But to be honest with you, it's too cold for me. So I said, nope, I'm going to stay at home and sit in the house where it's warm. I'm not going to go sit outside and freeze to death. So that's why I'm here doing this. Not blue. Oh, shit. Really? Nope, it's not blue. Shit. Wonder why it's not blue. I don't understand that. Huh. Makes no sense. I don't know how to make it blue. So it's not clickable? Well, shit. We got to do something about that. How do we fix that, guys? Come on. Tell me how to fix it. Tell me how to fix it, guys. Tell me how to fix it. The link's not blue. Come on. Leave it to you, brother. Leave it to you. All right, let's do this. Excuse me. Hang with me. Bear with me a minute. Let's see. I hope this is your email. I don't know what your email is anymore, but I'll send it to you anyway. Let's see. So I don't know how to make that linkable. Or yeah, I know. You're crazy. I don't know how to make it blue, guys. I'll put it out there. I don't know. I don't know. Sorry. Let me do this. Let me try this. Let's see. If I can do this. I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to these links. Oh, what channel am I on? Am I on Retired Rider? Yeah. They glitch all the time, don't they? What's your email, Ray? Do I have your right email? I don't know. Oh, 19800. Gotcha. Hold on, brother. Hold tight, my friends. And I will see what I can do here. Let me see if I can get this right. BR. Let's see. Let's try that. I don't know if I could go into. We had this problem the last time, didn't we? Thanks, Brown Chicken. I appreciate you, brother. We had this problem last time, and I don't know how we did it or how people backdoored it and got into the stream. I can't remember. I don't know. It's not even showing me live. That don't make any sense. That don't make any sense. I don't understand why it won't.
Okay. So, am I there?
Yeah, you're there.
Okay. So, I used it sent me through the guest, which, the StreamYard guest. So, that's good.
Yeah, but I don't understand why it won't go blue over here in the comment section. It should be able to tap on it. I don't understand that.
I don't get that.
I don't get it either.
Well, I don't know if it's a glitch. I don't know if it's a YouTube thing or a StreamYard thing. I don't know if it's a glitch.
I don't know either, but I don't
know why my phone stopped letting me use this vertical. Like it lets me turn it, but it won't turn me no more.
Oh, you mean it won't let you go horizontal?
Yeah. I mean I can turn it, but it's still me upside, vertical. I don't get that.
What do you mean? Oh, I mean you could turn it, but it still makes you look vertical.
Yeah.
What you're saying. Gotcha.
See? And then it just keeps me sideways. It usually does. I got rotation on.
Well, rotate it again because you look like you were horizontal.
Well, I am, but then it's not me. My face, like my phone is showing you sideways and me sideways.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like it's not flipping on my phone for some reason.
Gotcha. We see you that way, but you don't see you on the phone that way.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I can't get a link out there.
I don't get that because it should be fine.
I don't know, but if anybody wants a link that's out there, let me know, and I'll try to send you one.
Okay. Let's see.
We had cop layout, press shift. What? What's this thing doing? Huh. I don't know what's going on.
I wonder why that won't allow that.
Yeah, I don't know. Mm-hmm.
Let me try it. You know what? Let me try something here. I ain't going nowhere. I'm just going to copy and see if I can copy the link and paste it
out there.
Paste it in the chat.
That's what I did.
Hang on a minute. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Join the chat. Well, now it's telling me I have to connect to YouTube before I can put it in the chat.
Gotcha.
Let me see what I can do real quick. Hang
tight, man. Hang tight. Hey, we went all the way down to 2 people watching. What happened? Everybody disappeared. Let's see. Ray comes on and everybody disappears. Oh, well. Let me see if I can do something here. Uh, no.
That's strange, huh?
It's not blue. It's just not blue. It won't
Yeah,
turn
it's
blue.
not working either on mine. And I'm a mod. I can post it, but it's not doing it.
I don't understand that.
See, I wonder if it's a StreamYard thing or if it's a YouTube thing.
That's a good point. I don't know.
Are you still paying for StreamYard?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm still paying for StreamYard.
I've got to cancel mine and then start it over, repay again.
Well,
Maybe they'll give me a deal,
Oh, they might.
because
Shit's so damn expensive.
I'm going to lose all the stuff that was in my StreamYard, which is fine. I've already lost everything because that
Right.
StreamYard is connected to that old email, and I'm not putting that when I get it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, when I get a new laptop, I'm not going to put that in my new laptop, that email. So I'm going to, since I had to create this other stuff and all this.
Hey, David.
What's
King
up,
Ray
Dave?
is in the house. King Ray's in the house.
Yeah. Where's my crown? Huh? Go on, cat.
Where's my crown? Shoot.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
This
trying
is
to
the only
figure
king
out.
I know.
There you go. Yes, sir. Let's see if I can do it this way. I don't think I can. I'm gonna try.
Did you know that I'm not trying to bring up anything crazy, but did you know that where the Democrats are throwing such a fit meltdown over the White House, Trump, building that ballroom? He is saying that now, like truthfully, he's not just trolling. He's going to name it after himself. You know what I think is throwing people off? Because he's calling it a ballroom, like, oh, we're just going to be dancing and partying. I mean, that's where they host other countries and dinners and things. It's if you go back and look at the one Obama threw, they had to get that outdoor tent and everything. And it was a disaster. They said the wind, everything was messing up the women's hair. I mean, everything was bad. It about blowed away. But they also said for hundreds of years, that's the only place those people, has had their dinners and their meetings and all that.
Right.
But what's funny is they just will not go research. No matter how many facts you show them or tell them, it's like they're scared of Google or researching, because if you look at all the presidents that actually remodeled and built on and the East Wing and all that. What's up? I don't know. It may be unlocked. You can see. But it's funny because Obama spent $376 million on a basketball court and stuff, and the taxpayers paid it.
Huh.
Yeah, and then another president put in a bowling alley and all kinds of stuff, and that's what's crazy, that they're bitching because Trump has private donors, and paying for it.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just think it's all hilarious. Everything with that thing nuts.
All right, but be careful. But did you know also that a private donor just donated him like 2 days ago $150 million to pay the military so they wouldn't go without pay?
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Wow.
They donated $150 million. Leave the door on. Yeah, they're fixing to be back.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I thought, there's still good people in this world. They don't want the military to go without pay. They're doing a job that
very little.
Yeah. So it's,
you find good people, it's a miracle.
Yeah. So it's, I don't know. They can trash all these people all they want, but someone willing to stand up and pay the military out of their own pocket.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Dude, this damn truck fest. I can't stand the traffic in my damn town.
What do you have it now? Truck
it's
fest.
It's a guy that started it 4 years ago. It's called Fitzgerald. That his last name. He bought a bunch of land and built a. It's called Fitzgerald Performance Truck Fest 4 because this is the 4th year. And he hosts these big ass truck fests with these, Dodge and Ford, all these that jack up suspensions and have them slanted and LED lights and all that shit. And they have these big diesel trucks and they have big burnout competitions and trophies and vendors. And there's over 100,000 people that's coming into my town. They've been coming in for 2 days now. Yeah. And dude, it's just a fucking mess. We have 100 new state troopers all down the bypass. I mean, we got police directing traffic. It's so many people because we're just a community of 16,000 in the whole county. So, 100,000 people coming in here is crazy. But
that's a lot of people.
Yeah. And it's wild though, man. I mean, he ordered 2 big trucks of beer, 2 big semi trucks of beer. And it's like $50 to get in, and I'm like, that's way too high. Last year, he made $1.4 million off this event.
Really?
Yeah.
In that small town. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's one of the biggest truck fests in East Tennessee in the South. So.
Wow.
Yeah, you can, if you want to see what it is, you can look him up. I ain't saying you personally, but you can. Like if you want to go to Instagram or Facebook or something and look up Fitzgerald Performance. I'm telling you, dude, they get wild out there, buck wild. People come from other countries, from California, Texas. They haul their big ass trucks over here and stay all weekend and 3 or 4 days and do some wild shit, dude.
See this right here, Ray? I'm an angel. Look at the top of my head.
Oh, look at that. It's the devil's light. Oh.
What? Don't say that, man.
Hey, what is that picture? It looks like you changed it from your other renderings.
Yeah, I don't have that anymore. I don't have the biker stuff up anymore. I took it all.
Well, what
down.
is that one?
That's a picture of Cincinnati.
Oh, okay.
That's a picture of the tall stacks that came through back in 91, I think it was. Yeah, somewhere around there. Long time ago.
I got to get somewhere to put my new statue. So,
yes, David was asking where your statue was just a second ago.
Right here. Fight.
That's crazy.
And well, I got this in the other day too. This is the fight. Let's see.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Glass.
Yeah.
So, I don't know why they send me this stuff. Some people just buy it and send it, and then some people order it for me, and I'm like, I do support Trump, but also I'm not scared to call him out on his bullshit either, So
hey, this is a motorcycle channel, and we could talk about it, whatever you guys want to talk about.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're not.
No, you're fine. We could talk about anything. That's what it's called, Friday Night Chat. We could chat about whatever you want to chat about. But I have to say to you, and I was going to text you earlier today, and I didn't get to. But did you see where Candace Owens is calling out the Trump administration, saying they're involved in Charlie
crazy shit,
assassination? Did you see that?
Yeah, and then when she took all her makeup off and act like, I think she's trying to play the victim. If you ever really listen to her, it's I. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of I's every time she talks about herself. I think because she dropped to number 2 podcast on X.
Really?
Yes. So she's been really depressed. And I just posted a video on Instagram about what Megyn Kelly said about her 2 nights ago on stage, for Turning Point. And she don't dog her nothing. She says, hey, that's her thing. If that's, she says, I truly believe that, the people that knew Charlie close like she did growing up, young, they're suffering. They're really hurting because of it. But she says, people are allowed to, think their own thoughts.
Yeah.
But to blame, come on, man. I mean, that's to me.
But
I think she's trying to get attention.
But on the other hand,
she's jumped from person to blaming how many people now?
That's true. Like she's hard to take seriously because she's jumping around. But That being said, there's a lot of crazy shit going on. With
Oh
that,
yeah,
man.
no, I
There's
don't.
a lot of crazy shit.
I believe there's something else behind it. I believe there's more to the story, but I just, like I said, she's accused so many people. Bam, bam, bam. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? You know, what do you believe and what you don't believe? You know, it's. I mean, it's tragic that she's doing this, you know, and like, I get that she wants to know the real truth. And I think where she ain't in the inner circle anymore, she don't have a briefing through Turning Point and the FBI. You know what I mean? She don't like Megyn Kelly. Megyn Kelly's got briefings through the Turning Point, the FBI, the administration, a lot of other people too, you know? So I think that she's not in that inner circle, and she ain't, because like that one guy got on stage and said she hasn't been around Turning Point since like 2015.
Really?
Yeah, she hasn't done anything for them.
She makes it sound like she was involved in everything.
I know,
like she was talking to him like a day. She said she was talking to him a day before.
Yeah, and they may have texted and stuff, but she had not been.
Now, didn't she start that with him, Turning Point, or wasn't she?
Well, he started it. It was all his thing. But she went around with him a few times.
She was involved, yeah.
She worked with him. But yeah, she was involved to a point until she went on her own, until she realized she could do her own thing and make, you know, and she was set up. If you ever listen to her story, she's like, shit, 2 weeks, I wanted to be married. I was getting married, and she's popped out 3 kids. Like, Turning Point, they all sent them to Israel, dude. And like, they had this dinner, and they set her up with this white Jewish man, you know what I mean? And he was worth $200 million. So within 2 weeks, they were like married. Now they've got 3 kids, like popping out, you know, and everything. And it's weird how they were like, you know. She lives down here in below Nashville, man, in Tennessee. Who is she? Brown Chicken. She's a younger than me, black lady. She's probably what, 30 maybe now? 31.
Yeah,
she was his age, 31, something like that. So she's a podcaster. She does and she's huge. She got millions of followers. She's got a lot of dedicated people, you know.
Yeah.
And a lot of people's turned away from her because she's went down this rabbit hole so hard.
Candace,
it's not that it's a conspiracy. It's that she's jumped from person to person, to story to story.
Right. She keeps changing. She keeps going all up. She's all over the map.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I watched her for a little while. I stopped watching her a long time ago because she got, I don't know, just wasn't interested in what she had to say, to be honest with you.
Well, when she started going towards the, you know, I'm for, you know, the Palestine people and, you know, like that kind of stuff, like, you know, it was like I stopped listening because I have my own thoughts and opinions on that country and then those people, you know, like, of course, to me, you know, Hamas they're bad, blah, blah, blah. But also, I don't think that we should be supporting any other countries like we do those, you know.
Now, I got to be honest with you, though, Ray. I have a problem with that Israel's prime minister. I don't really like
a lot of people do.
There's something in my gut that tells me ain't.
Well, now he's wanting to take the West Bank. Like, Trump's pissed off at him, like saying, "Hey, you need to stop."
He wants to take the West Bank.
He is fixing. Yeah, he's trying to take it right now.
See, there's something with that guy, man.
He's always been that guy. Yeah, and that's what they said. That's why Charlie said, "Why can't we?" You know, we're not criticizing. I'm not criticizing the Israel people in Israel. I'm criticizing the government. He's like, that's like saying we can't criticize the Biden administration. You know what I mean? We have to just say, oh, we agree with everything and everybody, you know. No, you don't. You're allowed to support the people of Israel and judge and question the government, their actions, especially Netanyahu, because I'm telling you, dude, he's shady and a lot of people don't like him. That's why he's got a warrant for his arrest for, you know, war crimes and stuff. I mean, and now he's trying to take the West Bank and take all this stuff. Yeah, Trump's like, no, dude, you need to sit down, you know. So
he's losing his mind.
She's getting sued by a prime minister's wife because she said she was a transformer.
What?
She called what's his name's wife, a Transformer,
Really?
that Macron or whatever.
Yeah. But why would she say that the Trump basically is what she didn't come out and say it, but she said the feds. Well, if you're saying the feds, that means you're putting Trump into that.
Yeah.
So why would she say that, man? What?
I think she's losing it.
Now let me say this though.
She's running out of people to blame.
You know how I feel about things. Anything's possible.
Yeah.
In this world we live in, the impossible is possible.
Mm-hmm.
What we think is impossible is possible. So I get that, but that's not something I'd throw out there without any kind of evidence. You got to have some evidence, man. You just can't say, "Well, the feds did it." I'm like, "Well, where's your evidence? Show me the evidence. Don't say something that you can't back up." Because I could say that on here. I could say, "Well, my gut tells me this." She could say it like that. She could say, "Well, my gut tells me might be what it is," but you don't go out there and say, accuse the Fed or Trump of killing somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just crazy.
Well, there's like dark web shit like going around on different platforms talking about why is Erica Kurt allowing her to say, and why hasn't she sued her in defamation and all this yet? And they said because she's allowing her Candace to keep digging her hole, because the more shit she says, the more she can hold against her by doing it. And, and when she gets to the right thing, you know what I mean? Then she will stop her, because you better believe Erica knows this shit. She knows what she's saying and all this stuff, So they're like, I don't know why she ain't sued her yet or stopped her. And
but I got
well, you got to have a case. You got to be able to.
Right. And I got a gut feeling about Erica now. Now, some people might hate me for this, but you know me. If you've been on my channel any at all, you know how I'll say how I feel. I ain't afraid. But I got a gut feeling about her a little bit too.
She's a little weird.
Yeah, she don't seem. The sincerity of her is not very strong, in my opinion.
Well, and I will say one thing, not defending her, but we all grieve differently. We all, none of us
are true.
Mourn the same.
True.
We all deal with loss and stuff in different ways. Like even like with me and my brothers, like when my brother died, dude, we completely, we grieve different. I dealt with his loss different than my other brothers did, and my mom, there was I was silent for a long time, I sunk into a hole of narcotics and shit that was
depression,
bad.
Probably, yeah.
So I mean, everybody grieves different, and I can't blame her, but I can't say this is wrong because I don't know. I'm not in her shoes. I'm not, you know what I mean?
Right.
I don't.
That's true.
I can't say anything. I can say, yeah, it is different. It's something different, but
how do you go? Truthfully. How do you go from him being shot, and then like 11 days later, you're having this big memorial in this sold out stadium, and it takes months to get that approved and takes months to get that through. How do you get through all that red tape in 11 days? How do you do that?
You gotta, the president of the United States.
Yeah, but even he don't own the building.
You know the political people in Arizona. All the people. They know the rich people will fund whoever allows them to do things. I mean,
well, I guess, yeah.
Shady deals, man. There's backroom deals that go on. I mean, turning points. Look how much they just gained within just a month of his death. I mean, millions and millions of dollars, millions of people, millions.
But you got to agree with me though. There's something not right behind.
No, I do agree. There's something weird about.
There's the way. Weird about it.
I don't know if it's like weird, suspicious, or if she's just weird because
she's just different, maybe.
Well, she's older than him. She was like 4 or 5 years older than him. She was like 37. She's like 37 or 38.
I thought she was like 36 or something like that.
Well, she may be. I think she's like 5 years older or something.
He was, yeah, okay.
He was 31. So
there's some YouTubers out there that believe he's not even dead.
Oh yeah,
So-
no, there's a big belief that when they give you this kind of treatment and all this, that they fake, you faked your death, and
Why would he do that? Why? Why would
exactly
what would
when he was fighting for his fight? That man was meant for what he did. He was. I truly believe that.
Did you know that he knew that he was gonna he was gonna get killed? He told 3 of his people that was closest to him that they knew, that he said they were going to kill him. They said they're going to kill me. That's what he told.
Well, Trump said the other day he doesn't think he'll make it another 3. He don't think he'll make it out of office. That's why he's doing everything he can so quickly.
Did he really say that? I've been disconnected from the news. So
said that someone asked him why. He said, I worked my ass off. And then in a tweet, he said, I don't believe I'll make it out on his True Social. He said, I don't believe I'll make it through the whole, the next 3 years. He said, because they want to kill him so bad and that's why he works so hard and he's trying to get everything done as much as he can.
Oh, man, I wouldn't want to live like that.
Hell no, dude. I don't want to rush nothing, but yeah, that's
crazy.
Hell yeah, it is.
So what about the shutdown? So it ain't working out too well for the Democrats, is it?
Well, they thought it was going to be productive for them, but here's the thing. All I keep hearing is, man, I can't think on their level because they're nutty. Dude, like some of them think that it's, and like Chuck Schumer said, this just benefits us. Why? All you're going to do is get rampage and people ramped up and mad stealing because their food stamps, a lot of them will not be getting their SNAP balance at the first of the month.
And most of them, and be honest with you, most of them don't deserve them.
No, not at all. And then I keep seeing videos on different media platforms saying, well, you think we're going to go without Thanksgiving food? We're going to go to the stores and we're going to load our baskets up. And I dare anybody try to stop me from taking my Thanksgiving
I seen that,
food.
man. I was like, what the hell?
They give y'all free turkeys and Thanksgiving food every year anyways. Why do you just want a reason to steal?
Yeah, that don't make any sense.
I swear it's like a reason to steal and like just, destruction and just to chaos.
It is chaos, man. It's crazy.
Because as well as I do, every poor white community and every poor Project Black community, they come in and hand out turkeys and food for Thanksgiving to everybody. You can go to your local food bank or whatever it is, and you can get free turkeys and free food for Thanksgiving. Yeah. I don't care what community you're in, you can do it. So there's no reason to go to the store and steal unless you just want to go and cause havoc and steal. And that's the truth. And that applies to anybody. And it ain't a color thing. It's just that's just people wanting to be destructive, in my opinion. But I believe there's going to be a lot of. And what about the innocent workers in stores? What are they going to have to put up with? Do they deserve to have to put up with people going in there and stealing and having to take the risk of getting assaulted?
I just let them take it.
Yeah,
take my stuff. Take it all. I don't care.
Exactly. Just take it and go.
Take it and go. Take what you want and go. I don't care.
Is your brother still on vacation?
Yeah, he'll be back tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Where'd you say they were at? Myrtle Beach?
Myrtle Beach.
Man, that must be nice to hang out down there for. Hey, you missed the bike. The bike rally in Panama City is going on right now. You almost.
Yeah, I know.
You was almost down there at the time.
Almost. Yeah.
They have down 2 of them a year though in Panama. They have a spring one and a fall one. So.
Well, I can't complain because I went to Myrtle Beach in July and I went to Miramar Beach and in St. George Island and all that. And when did we go? In September. So I can't complain.
No, I wouldn't either. 2 vacations this year or 3, whatever. Yeah, there ain't no reason.
Yeah, can't complain about that.
No, not at all. The only thing is, and I'm like you, dude, I've had my bike in Florida. I've rode. It would be hard again for me. And I went without it on vacation with the family, It sucks going without your motorcycle,
Yeah, it does.
But also, it's a good feeling knowing I ain't got to come home and spend 2 days washing it to get the sand out of every crack and cranny.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And
That's what sucks about
water.
riding. That's what sucks about riding in the winter. If it had snowed and you're waiting for it to get off the roads, and then you go out and ride, and it's still out there, and it gets all up in your electricals and behind your side covers and all that. And you got to blow all that stuff out, man. That's bad. The salt. That salt will kill your bike. Electronics on your bike.
And that's why once it snows here and they lay that blime or blind and that salt and that shit,
crap
I
down.
don't put the bike on the road. Unless it rains and washes it off, I won't put the bike on the road after that.
I don't know. I got to, man, because I just can't go all winter without getting out at least.
Dude, you live on a mountain like I do, and it stays at least six inches of snow through the whole winter, and you get just maybe a couple of days of it melting a little bit. Shit, snow constantly on the ground, you ain't going to get out. You can't get it out when your roads are covered in snow and ice, man. Trust me, I'm in a high elevation. And
hey, Gloria. Good to see you.
Hello, Gloria.
I'll be down there in Gatlinburg the week of Christmas. I'll be down there. So, yeah, we'll be spending a week down there between Christmas and New Year's. So that'll be another vacation. That'll be
just you and the wife or what?
Yeah, just me and the wife. Yeah. Hey, Toga. Good to see you, man.
Like, where are you going to be a part of the I don't want your direct place. I'm just saying, like, are you going to be around the big amusement area and stuff like the?
I think we won't be in Gatlinburg. We'll be like Sevierville or somewhere out there.
Yeah, Sevierville.
Yeah.
That's where Dollywood and Splash Country is and all that. Yeah.
Gloria.
Yeah, that ain't too far from me. A couple hours or so.
Might have to see if we can come see you, man.
Or I can or I can ride over.
Meet halfway. Yeah.
Let's see. I mean, do you ever go to let's see, there was a store, it's a big famous store. Oh shit. I don't know, I'll think of it. It's like towards that way. But I don't think it really takes that long for me to get me and the wife go over there. We'll take the kids over for a weekend and get a hotel room and spend time over there and go do some things. Are you scared of heights?
Hell no.
Oh, well, you need to go up on that big sky bridge they built a couple years back.
I've been there. I've been up there.
Okay.
Yep.
Where they got the glass, you walk over the glass.
Yeah. I love it. I love it, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. See, we stay at the hotel next. Hi, girls. There's a Harley Davidson dealership there. I forget the name of it. There's a hotel.
I know what you're talking about.
There's a hotel right across the street, man. We walk right. You can walk right across it. And it's got an indoor pool and an outdoor hot tub and all kinds of stuff. And that's where we always stay. It ain't like the Hilton, but it ain't like roach infested either. You know, it's, you know what I mean? It's
we don't stay in no Hiltons either, man.
It's decent. You know what I mean? And and then you got something down there called like the Island or something where all those shopping centers and the, that big famous restaurant. That's a big, what's that big lady's famous restaurant?
Shit. What's her name? I forget her name. She has a restaurant. She used to be big until she messed up and said something she shouldn't have said. Is that who you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah. What's her name?
What's up, Toga?
I've ate at her restaurant before.
Yeah.
I ate at a restaurant in Myrtle Beach. Matter of fact, she has one down there.
Yeah, they got them all over the place.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I forget her name. She was big famous.
Yeah, until she said something she shouldn't have said.
Yeah. She said something bad, I think.
Yeah.
It was racially motivated.
Yes, it was racial. But that's the way those old Southern people are, man.
You can't really take offense to them because they don't know any other way to talk.
That's just, that might be sounding like an excuse, but
I know
that's just how they are, man. That's just how they are.
I have to I have to watch things when I'm around certain people because I have to learn to not say certain words. And it's not that I'm that or anything. It's just there's certain, and I'm not talking about race stuff. I'm talking about just words. Our Southern language is deep rooted, and a lot of people take offense to a lot of stuff that's
hell yeah,
and don't understand when we say certain things that we're not saying it in an offensive way. I mean, like Joe Biden, I don't think he meant it in an offensive way when he said, the poor kids are just as smart as the white kids, Bullshit. That was racially,
Yeah. They're all about race, man.
Yeah.
That's what they're all about. Oh, shit, that's funny. I don't know, but yeah, man, we're going to be down there the week of that week, so when it gets closer, I'll see if you can make it over. We can meet you at.
As long as it ain't like deep of snow, man, I'm good.
Yeah, we won't go if there's a lot of snow. We won't.
Hell, I'll drive over and we go eat dinner or something, man.
Yeah. Hopefully there ain't no snow. We'll have to wait and see.
I'm still trying to think of that lady's name.
I forget what her name is. Anybody out in the chats know who we're talking about?
She's a famous chef lady. She opened up her own restaurants. Hey.
Yeah.
Did you put that pad down, Bailey?
What was her name?
Do you guys know who we're talking about, or y'all just too northern to know? Hey, Bailey, what was that woman's name?
I think that's racial motivated.
The lady that owns those big restaurants. What was her name? The one over Gatlinburg, where Nana went and eat and stuff. Where we were at over there. What's her name? She was famous. She's famous. She's got 2 or 3, or she's got many of them places.
No, it's like I think you can watch a show.
Yeah, it's what was her name? It's elegant food. You go in and sit down.
I don't know. Anyway, I know what you're talking about. I've ate at a restaurant a couple of times, so I forget her name.
I like the Hard Rock Cafe over there. It's pretty good too.
Yeah.
And
the Southern lady. Yeah, the Southern lady. What was her name? Yeah, I see her, but I can't.
It's on the tip of my tongue. Yeah, I can see her right now. She's been on she's been on like the news, morning cooking times with the news people at times before in the past.
She used to be until she said something.
Yeah.
Racially, well, what they took out.
But didn't she have adopted kid? Who? No, not Betty Crocker. That's a butter.
Betty Crocker. I don't even think Betty Crocker's a person, is it? That's a butter, ain't it?
Yeah.
Crocker butter.
What was her name? She said something racial and got basically canceled.
The lady that used to do the cooking shows that owns restaurants that got canceled.
Not racial. Yeah. Yeah, she has cookbooks. She has all kinds of stuff.
Paula Deen.
Yes, Paula Deen. There it is.
Paula Deen.
Yes.
Paula Deen. Yeah.
Yes. Paula Deen. Damn. Ain't that crazy? I couldn't even think of that. I should have known.
She made those remarks back in 2013, man. That's been that long ago. That was a long time ago. Yeah, Paula Deen restaurants. She said the restaurant's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what we'll be doing this winter. That's our winter vacation. Our Christmas vacation.
Christmas vacation.
I hope it don't turn out to be like the
don't have Uncle Ed over.
Uncle Ed over.
It was driving me nuts, Gloria. It was it was there on the tip of my tongue, and it was driving me nuts.
I hate it when you have it right there and you just can't think of it.
What are you doing, girl?
So what's everybody out in the chat doing on this fine Friday night?
My baby.
I'm getting depressed because I know the cold weather's coming.
It's. Say hi, John. Say hi.
Oh no, he's got his dog.
Get big.
That's true, David. That's true, David.
Oh, her giving me kisses.
Yeah, but they can say anything about
What do you
us. They can
smell?
say
You smell my
anything
beard?
about us.
Hi, baby. What you doing, girl?
Gloria's
Okay.
making dinner. What you
Okay.
making, Gloria? What you making, Gloria?
Making dinner. Yeah, you know what I'm eating? I don't know.
I had it from my wife brought me
The
food.
wife said you'll find out. So
Chicken salad chick. It's a restaurant they have up here. It's all chicken salad.
where you guys? Where was that?
Chicken salad chick is what my
Huh.
wife brought me home before she went to the football game.
Yeah.
So
Hey, if anybody's on Instagram, man, I put a video out earlier, a reel, just me in the car up at Walmart showing some of those trucks that's here this weekend. A few of them.
I'll check it out. I've been putting some stuff on. Have you noticed? I've been putting some stuff on Instagram.
Yeah, I
I've been
know.
putting some
Also
stuff on-
noticed you've been putting some of those shorts on Facebook too.
Yeah, I've been putting them on both.
That's good. Did you do the professional mode on Facebook?
Yeah, I did that a long time ago.
Oh, okay. So you can
I
get
just-
followers and not friends.
Yeah. I just haven't been doing a lot on it.
Oh, I know, but it's easier to do the follower thing instead of friends. That way, you don't have to accept everybody that sends you a friend
Right.
request. They
I
can
got
just-
like 509
follow you.
followers. That's all I have. 509 or something like that.
I think I'm almost to 22,000 on Facebook. They
See, I just quit doing it. I didn't want to have to upload to Facebook, to Instagram.
Well, I don't. I
to
upload
YouTube.
Instagram. I don't. I upload to Instagram, and it automatically I turned it.
Now
on
I
to
do
where-
that now. Yeah,
where
I
it
do that
uploads,
now.
yeah, where
Yeah.
it uploads to Facebook, so it keeps it just active. And well, I was doing good until I posted that Jimmy Kimball video, and the title I let AI write the title. I didn't even write the title, and it said,
Rose.
"Is
Did I
Jimmy Kimball
freeze?
sincerely about his fake apology or something?" And then Facebook hit it and said, "We're not going to recommend your channel anymore." So my videos, if you go and watch, I'm going from like 1.3 million to 500,000, 200,000 views to 300.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm like, this is so now I'm just now getting it built back up to, getting 10,000 to 3,000 views again, because then they're still not recommending it. And I fought them on it. I said, I sent in a request, said, I did not write this title. You did. I said, I allowed your AI program to write the title, and then you're going to hit me with, this.
That don't make
and,
any sense.
No,
that don't make
I
any
said,
sense.
and I wrote it because you're allowed to write in there and find it. And I told him, I said, then you need to put the system in play if it doesn't allow it, not to allow it to go through. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I let the AI write it and not me. So,
But that's the thing, though. You could take like I did a video. I put it up on Instagram and Facebook, and it's a pretty long video. And I was going to put it up to YouTube, but I got some advice not to do it. But I think you've seen it. I'm sure you probably watched a little bit of it, but it's about the No Kings rally.
yeah.
But you can pass through all that when you're uploading your video to YouTube and to certain things, and you can pass their checks and all that. But once the video actually gets put out public, that's when they want to hit you for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that pre-check don't mean shit.
No,
You
it
know what I'm
don't.
saying?
No.
Don't mean
No,
anything.
no. And the bad thing about Instagram and Facebook, if you do anything over 3 minutes, it automatically will tell you
Gloria.
we will not. It automatically will tell you we will not push this video because it's too long. If you do anything over 3 minutes,
Hey, Sarah.
on Instagram or Facebook, it automatically tells you we will not push this because it's too long of a video.
Yeah, so why not push it though? I mean, people watched it.
Well, they want
But it's
15 to 30-second reels where they can just
And that's what what YouTube wants now. YouTube don't want long videos. They want you to be 30 seconds to a minute long. They're kind of, because I noticed my long videos have went to shit, whereas those were where people watched a lot. But now that I put out a lot of short videos, people watch those. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They watch those more than the long videos.
I
So
try
I'm
not to go over 1:10.
Yeah, stay
Yeah.
around a minute. Yeah, but the long videos haven't been doing very good. But maybe I just ain't good at them. Maybe that's the case. I don't know, but it just seems to me like YouTube's trying to go more like a TikTok. You know what I mean? Like,
God, that place is. I regret getting on that. I've already got my first warning. I've only been there a week, and I posted a video about Trump, and it wasn't fake. It was all real. And I did a thing. I had to delete it. They deleted it, and so I had to delete it off my page and said, "You got your first warning. Da da da. We do not prove this due to disinformation, blah, and a bunch of shit." And I'm like, first of all, I wrote the report and said this is all correct information, but
Right.
this is why I was hesitant about coming on TikTok, because you're not even accepting, and it's bad, dude. Like, you can't say. I mean, it's like they want you to lip sync to their music. Like, you'll see tons of that shit. Or people, there's a ton of live streams, and there's a lot of Trump supporters, but man, it is more 90% leftist, and they will crush your videos, dude. And they let them threaten and tell people shit, and they've threatened me in my comments and all kinds of shit and get away with it. But as soon as I put a video out about Trump, dude, they hit me. It's like,
damn.
Yeah, it sucks. And then you got all these like,
then why does Trump
and coins and shit to send people? It's like a game, man. They wanted TikTok like a fucking game.
Why does Trump support it so much then? Why does Trump?
Well, because they got new owners. Because like he said, because he got on there and he got the young people and stuff like that. But
gotcha.
But they're not censoring him if he gets on there and says something. But they're censoring the conservative people. And it's awful, dude. You can't. I'm telling you, like it is bad. Like, you can't say hardly nothing. And dude, it like you can't even smoke a cigarette right here. If they seen smoke or the cigarette, oh, they hit me. Like, I was on somebody's live, and then they said
bullshit.
And it said, no, I swear. And it said, not recommending your live no more, because this. And then I was on there, and and look, it showed about that much of the Trump flag. And did the same thing, and it said, "We're not."
No shit.
I swear to God, man, I swear. And I'm like, this is silly, dude. Like, no wonder I never wanted to come on here.
Yeah, that'll. Yeah, because but the other side.
Yeah, I got a scratch.
But the other side could say would do what they want.
Oh, they do what they want, dude. They cuss you like a dog. You should see some of the comments.
Did the White House originally have a ballroom?
Oh, they're dogging him because he said he did a comparison, and he was trolling them, but he did two pictures, the one of Mar-a-Lago ballroom and then one of Russia ballroom.
I don't know, Gloria. I don't know if it originally had a ballroom or not.
Did you hear me?
Go ahead.
Trump posted a picture, had two pictures side by side saying, this is the ballroom in Mar-a-Lago, and this is the ballroom that's in Russia that I'm going to make the White House look like.
Oh, Jesus. He loves to start trouble, don't he?
Yeah, Russia's ballroom. But it's elegant. It's gold. It's freaking beautiful. You know what I mean? And that's why he said, like, go look at everybody else's. And if it's true, if you go and look at everybody else's homes or their president's place, the palace, and all this stuff, everybody's is just immaculate and beautiful. And I'm like, hell, go look at their airports. It's like walking into luxury compared to anything we got, like go look at anybody like Dubai or anybody's airports. They're beautiful, man. You go in ours and you got roaches and, you might get through, the line.
Hey, Quick. Good to see you, man.
It's ridiculous. What's up, Quick Shoe?
Yeah, I don't care if I don't give a shit that he builds something there. A lot of presidents changed the White House over the years.
Dude, if you really look it up, there's been a lot of people.
Yeah, so who gives a shit? I mean, if that's all you got to go at him with is a freaking ballroom, you got problems.
Well, they said they're out of talking points. They're out of protest points.
I just don't care.
Like he stopped the wars. He's done all that. So they can't scream free Palestine because he did that. You know what I mean? So they can't protest. What else are they going to protest against? So now it's just it's something else for them to bitch about. Here's the latest thing, and here's the narrative for them to go on. Oh, the ballroom. And I'm like, yeah, because y'all won't do 5 seconds of research and type in how many times has the White House been demolished and upgraded. You know what I mean? Like, they had to completely one president had to go in and completely redo it because it was rotting away from termites and all kinds of shit. So
I mean, tell you that though, huh?
No,
it's been rebuilt once before because the British burned it down, didn't they?
Yeah,
they burned it down once before. Yeah. So I mean, come on, man. Who cares if you're improving it? That's okay. Who cares, Well,
I think, Gloria, that's what upsets him because he keeps calling it a ballroom like it's just a party room and dancing. A ballroom to him is where he hosts dinners. He hosts, other country leaders, and they have enough room for all the leaders and stuff to be in there at one time. It ain't like they're going to be in there doing the foxtrot, I mean, come on. So
he'll be in there doing his dance. What's his dance? What does he do? How's he dance? Trump. It's funny, man.
Like, I always want to call it the shuffle, but it ain't. It's like
the
his
Trump
YMCA.
Brown Chicken says prediction: they will extend SNAP benefits before the 1st, then keep fighting for a couple of more weeks before resolving.
Yeah, I think it'll be about mid-November. Someone said 1st of the year, and I said, I'm
telling you, this is not a good look for the Democrats.
No,
they're the ones getting hurt by it. Yeah. They're the ones that No Kings rally didn't hurt Trump at all. He actually went up in popularity. So it's like everything they try, they just fail.
It backfires.
And it's like, when are you going to learn? Yeah. I mean, I'm telling you right now, my prediction. This is my prediction. The Republicans will win more seats in the House and the Senate. They'll have full control. They won't have to worry about having enough votes to pass.
Just having votes they need.
Yeah, they'll have those seats. And I guarantee you this much too. Write it down. If you're at your desk or wherever you're at right now, John says the Republicans will win a wide majority in the House and the Senate and in the midterms. I always vote in the midterms. I know a lot of people don't, but I do. Get out and vote in the midterms.
Oh, yeah, Lord, yeah.
It's very
That's
important.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And I also predict that Vance will win. He will be the next president after Trump, J.D. Vance. And I believe he'll serve 8 years as president.
You think he'll be Marco Rubio with him?
Probably. But I know he will be president. And the Dems are scared to death of him becoming president because he connects with the younger generation. And
that's what we need, ain't it?
And he connects with the people that had it rough in their life because he had come from nothing. I mean, he came from nothing and made himself into something. That goes to show you can do that. But they're scared to death of him. They're already attacking him because they know he's going to be the next one.
Did you hear Jen Psaki on that podcast?
Yeah.
I feel for his wife. His wife is scared to death.
She got in trouble from her own people for making those remarks.
Yeah.
Nobody liked that, man. That wasn't cool.
No, dude, because she's like, blink 4 times if you need us help. You need us to help you and all this. He finally said something back, but I don't know what all he said. I seen him saying something, but it was. And here's the thing, man. How do you sit up there and say that? Because that's rude, And
if they don't care, man, they'll say whatever they want to say.
Here's why.
That's the problem.
And you know what? Here is why everyone says, why is the right, why is the conservatives so tolerant? Why don't we ever stand up and do anything? Why don't we do that? We never fight back. Here's the problem with that. Because everything that is owned, we get canceled. We get shut down. When we say something back, and people are like, well, don't say it on social media. Social media
I'll say whatever the hell I want.
Social media, but what I'm saying, social media is here. This is where the news, this is where people air out their grievance. This is where everything is really going on today, is social media, different platforms. Yeah. But when the conservatives get on there, guess what? They're run by the leftists, the platforms. Or guess what? We're getting canceled and they're staying on. So when the right starts to talk back and fight back with our words instead of actually, stupid, like they do, because we do know. And one of the reasons is because we know the consequences of our actions. That's why we're not in the streets fighting. We know consequences. Right. But the reason we don't clap back so hard on social media is because people like me and you, we spent years building these channels, and then they cancel it. They throw us off on a snap of a finger. They delete our channels and everything else. Well, who wants to go through this shit of all that? You know what I mean? Like, I know some people are like, well, it's just a channel. Yeah, but we work hard at this, man. We do this stuff, and just to be canceled, and because and guess what? When we start to fight back and say certain things, that's why we're silent a lot of times, because we know we'll get shut down and they get to stay on and do their thing. So, I mean, that's the problem. That, all these platforms, you have to watch everything you say, and because they'll shut you down quick. And if you really want to stay on a platform, you have to watch what you say. I mean, just bottom line. unless
Yeah.
you're, Megyn Kelly or somebody that's bringing in enough
Somebody
money,
big that's bringing in, that's got 4
enough
million.
money that they're not going
Yeah.
to say something,
They got 4 million followers or 4 million subscribers.
and they're making them
Yeah.
thousands of dollars every month.
Yeah.
They're making, tons of money.
Big money. Yeah.
And I'm not doing that. So I'm not, I mean, I try to get around certain things and what I talk about and stuff like that. And because I'm not that, and I may never be that, but I still have to watch what I say and what I do because I don't want to be shut down. I want a platform where I can have fun.
Say at least something.
Well, I mean, just where I can, I can communicate with my friends and have a place to do things,
Oh, listen to this. Listen to this. I'll hold that thought. Toga goes, I'm working while listening, but I think that Mr. Trump is going to find a way to be elected for a third term as a first time in American history. Possibilities are obvious, but I don't know which one is going to be. I don't think he can do that.
Well, he would have to completely change the rule. And here's one thing, though. You'd have to change the Constitution. And you know how hard it would be to change that. You know how hard it would be for the Supreme Court. Even the conservatives on the Supreme Court will not change that.
Well, he said he's not interested in a third. He's not interested in doing it again. He says after this, he's done. He's done.
He's done. He did that to troll,
Yeah, that was a troll.
Here's the thing, though.
Putting that hat on.
I don't think he's going to be that much. I think he'll be about 60% involved in stuff with other people and leaders because he's the kind of guy. I don't think he's going to go without information. He can still. Biden took his briefings away because he was president, and then when Biden became president, Biden canceled his daily briefing because Trump wouldn't get briefings no more. And then when Trump won again, he took Biden's briefings away. So if
tit for tat,
if JD Vance wins and becomes president, I don't think he would take Trump's briefings away. I think Trump will still be involved some way, but not like at the White House.
Because he won't be president anymore, but he'll still be basically the leader of the Republican Party. Until he dies.
Yeah, I think he's going to be involved enough to try to keep this country on base.
I mean, he won't be. Vance will be the president, but behind the scenes, he's still going to be kind of like that.
I mean, every president, even Obama. Look at Obama. How much
Obama doesn't carry no weight.
No,
Obama doesn't
when
carry
Biden
no weight.
was president, look how much Obama was behind.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So I think Trump will be, which I think Obama, kind of made a lot of ins and outs, and his people, made a lot of, they were more connected than they let on. But what I'm saying is, Trump ain't gonna be like back there telling J.D. Vance what to do, like Obama was with Biden's people.
Right.
Because Biden, and look, they're like, why is, and another reason I think they're throwing such a fit, the left, is because they've never seen a real active president. They've never got to, because look at the generation. We're the generation almost, one more little generation above us is about gone. So me and you, your age, me and down, look at all the young generation. They've never seen a president this active. They've never got to experience what a president really supposed to do. And that's what Trump's doing. He's doing what a president's supposed to do.
He's working his ass off.
So they've never seen that. So they're like, oh, he's doing this. He's killing the country. He's doing, no, he's doing a job that the president Biden should have been doing. If he would have been right-minded and all that, he would have been doing things. You think Biden could have thought of anything to do to the White House to improve it or anything like that? No.
They didn't care about that. They didn't care about that then, but they care about it now.
Yeah.
Whatever, Toga says war is another option. Also, there are some side ways to make it possible. But one way or another, politicians are saying something is done. Next day, they can say opposite. So we never know. Yeah, you never know.
No, but they did approve the National Guard to go into Portland and Chicago. So now they can go in there with no.
Who did that? The
court system, Supreme Court.
Oh, they did rule on it? Rule on it?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
Now, but they say, and that's what they're saying. Trump can do whatever anyways, but he's choosing to do it the slow way You know, because there is some people saying we're let down because he said it's going to be a mass migration, you know, massive. And they're not doing massive like, you know, Obama did massive. Bill Clinton did massive right off the bat. And Trump's doing it legally and making it, you know, and I'm like, well, Trump's trying to prove a point as well. Trump can do it Trump can go and say fucking all and do it all. And he really can. He has that authority. But
yeah, but
he's going to do it legally so they cannot come back on him.
Obama did. He deported 4 million people.
Yeah,
and nobody bitched about that
because they look at them. That was their Messiah, dude. He could do no wrong. He could do no wrong. He was the first person to bring in all that ABC shit in the White House and the colors and do all that. And seriously, like to put the pride colors on the White House and all this. He was the divider.
Yeah,
he was wrong. He was the true chief of divider. Yeah.
Look, my opinion is if you can be whatever you want to be, I don't care. I don't care if you're straight. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're a transgender. I don't care about all that crap. What you do in your own house is your business. But just don't push it on me. And don't push it on the younger generation, our kids. That's all I care about.
I agree
what else
with that.
you do, whatever you do in behind closed doors in your house, I don't give two shits. But just don't push it on me and say I have to accept it, and don't push it on kids. That's the only problem I have.
I agree to that point, but I also believe it's a mental illness.
It's a mental illness.
It is, man. Anybody that thinks they're a woman that's a man or a woman that thinks they're a man, they're mentally ill. Something's not right, dude.
What I think is that starts, some kids might have issues thinking certain things. And what they're doing now, instead of parents saying, well, you know, just wait and see as you get older, how you feel, whatever, they immediately jump on it and want to change them to a girl or a guy or whatever. Yeah. And those kids, what people don't understand is those kids, when they get older, realize they was just going through whatever they were going through. And they realize, well, I really didn't want to do this. But then it's too late. And then you get a lot of those kids that get older that transition, they end up killing themselves because they know they can't live with the mistake they made. So that's why I think parents should leave kids alone, let them figure it out on their own, or go get them help, you know, go seek so they can have somebody to talk to, or be a parent and stand up. No, you're a guy, you were born a man or a boy, and you're a boy.
And let their mind develop, man.
Yeah, you know? and if it's a girl, say you're a girl and you're going to stay a girl, and that's it. That's what the parent needs to do.
I think they're just doing it because it's a trend. Like, hey, my kids are this and that, non-binary and all this shit. You know, I think some of the parents that are doing that to their kids and doing it, I think they're just wanting to be in the popular group. You know what I mean? They want they want to be that thing of the moment, you know, the trend. And I'm like, I know what he said. Yeah.
Toga, man, you're crazy.
By the way, this is for entertainment purposes only. We're just here to make you fuckers laugh, you know. So, you know, it is what it is. David's still on here. It's past your bedtime, old man. Go
David. David says it's how you are brought up. Yeah, I agree with that.
And that's where it starts, in the home with a father and mother, not two fathers, not two mothers, not some bullshit ideology saying, hey, we can go and buy a baby and we can change them and do what we want with them. You know, that shouldn't stop.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, I got a cousin that's, you know, I don't believe he's married, but they got the certificate to a man. And when we have family reunions and shit like that, I talk to, they own I know it's going to sound weird, crazy, but they own a funeral home. Two gay dudes run a funeral home. And yes, but man, they're loaded full of money. They have a good life. And he's my cousin. We speak. I have no issues with him. Yeah, but he's the type, he was raised in the Ray family. And let me tell you something, he knows. And by the way, he was raised. He doesn't talk about, he doesn't push that shit. He doesn't do nothing. You know what I mean? Like, that's his personal life.
He doesn't flaunt it. He doesn't
we don't get into that. Yeah. You know what I mean? And we're good with it. And he's good with the family. Nobody dislikes him or none of that shit. You know, everybody loves him to death. And it's cool. And
that's true, David. Yeah. I mean, he's probably not one of the people that's just flamboyant about it. You know,
Oh no,
No,
you can tell.
No,
Trust
but
me,
what I'm
you
saying,
can tell
he's
he's feminine.
not
You know,
right. But
he's
he's
the
not
female
pushing.
in the relationship.
But right, but he's not. But he's not pushing that on you,
No,
telling you,
no,
you know,
no.
you had to
He's-
accept him, and
Yeah.
you have to do this, and you have to do that. Look, this is the United States of America. You have a right to be whatever you want to be,
Yeah.
and I'll stand by that. You have a right to say whatever you want to say, and I don't believe there should be any law saying anything about hate speech because
Well, I don't believe that. I don't believe in hate.
once you start taking away
I believe in hate
speech,
speech.
parts of speech, I don't care if it's hate speech or what.
I don't believe in hate speech.
If you start saying, well, this is hate speech and that's hate speech, then we're going to be like Europe over there where they're arresting people on Facebook for making comments on Facebook. So
I don't believe in hate speech.
Yeah, you should be allowed to say whatever you want to say, and that's fine. But you know what you do behind your, like I said earlier, what you do behind closed doors is your damn business. Just don't force your shit on me. That's all I care about. Just don't force your shit on me.
Yeah, well, you can't punish somebody for their thoughts and what they say.
No,
that is no hate speech. I don't believe in hate speech. I believe so it hurts your feelings. That ain't hate. That's just
hey, Salty. Good
you're
to see
just
you, man.
getting your feelings hurt. You know what I mean? That's
Right.
my words. I don't believe in hate speech. I don't care how you say it. It's free speech. And yes, if it hurts your feelings, then most likely it's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Or what I speak, if what I speak hurts your feelings, I'm speaking truth. I'm serious. I'm not out here lying. I don't lie. I don't sit and lie. So what I
ain't gonna
speak,
lie to you.
you know, that's what I'm saying. So if I speak to somebody and they don't like it and it hurts their feelings, well, that ain't hate speech. That's just truth. And your feelings are hurt. And we don't go on feelings.
Listen,
we don't punish people on feelings.
I'm not gonna apologize
You know what I mean?
for who I'm not gonna apologize for who I am, how I think, how I live my life, and I don't expect anybody else to do that either. I'm gonna be me. I'm a white male conservative, and I believe in conservative values and Christian values. If you don't like that tough shit, I don't care. I think for myself. I critically think for myself. I don't let some lamestream media tell me how to think. I don't let Trump tell me how to think. I think for myself. I look at things and I make my own mind up on how I feel about it. And that's just the way it is. You don't like it? Tough shit. I don't care.
What's up, Salty? Exactly. And I tell you what, as a white Christian man, I will die on my feet before I break on my knees. And
that's right.
I don't care
right.
how much shit comes in this country. And I have very big, strong values. A lot of people call me a lot of names and they call me a lot of things on different platforms.
Who cares?
And I know I'm not, and I know what I am. They, they call me, Yahtzees and all this stuff, and I've been called every day. I know, but I know what I am because I'm a white male, and that's what they hate. They think that all white males listen. I'm not Republican. I'm not. I don't care about the blue and red. They're like, oh, I'm independent. Right. I'm like, no, I'm far right. I'm America only. I'm America first. I don't give a shit about anybody else. You take care of America.
That's right. Well, they
call me extreme,
Why do you think that the Dems were pushing transgender, especially in men? Why do you think they were pushing it?
They want weak men they can control.
Exactly. That was the whole point of it. They want to take men.
They want a woman leader.
They don't want a strong man. The strong male is a threat to them. Because we can think for ourselves, and we stand for what we believe in, and they don't want that. Well, that's exactly what they don't want. They don't want a strong man in the family. They don't want a strong man in the family unit. They don't want that because that brings stability, and they don't want stability. They're totally against stability. They don't want stability. They don't want strength. They don't want the American people to have strength. They want a weakened society that they can control. That's what they were. And if Carmella would have won, they would have got that.
Yeah, guaranteed. That's why they wanted her in, and they want to turn men weak and soft. And not only that, majority, now I'm not saying all, but majority of women, you can ask the majority of women, here's the truth. You ask them what they want in a man, they say over 6 foot tall, good looking, built. They want a strong leader for their household. They want someone, but then guess what? Oh, then we want equality. Well, you can't do that. Men and women are completely built different. No, that's the truth. How do you get equality when you want a strong leading man in your house
Listen.
or as a husband, you can't
Listen.
holler equality then because we're built different. We really are.
Listen.
Man's role is to lead, women's role is to follow. And you want to go, hey, you ask any career woman, like a doctor or anything, guess what she wants? She wants a man that makes more money than her and a higher pay and a better than her. They always want the top tier man, someone better. So the more money they make, the more education, guess what? They want someone higher than that. And that's a very small elite class of those kind of men. That's very, very billionaire, you know what I mean? That's very limited men. So these average women on social media getting these, they think they're 10s and they're getting all these likes, and their average really is 2 and 3s. That's what they are. They're not 10s, but they think they're 10s. And the thing is, they don't realize that they're fighting for a group of men that will never see them, and they're actually missing out on the real man down here on their level that is actually would take care of them. And you know what I mean? But you go and ask any of those women, majority of those women want a stronger leader man.
Yeah, you're right, David. David Hansel says they want a man. They want a He-Man like Ray.
It's true.
Man. But look, let's just say it as it is. Let's state the facts here. Let's just be truthful. A man has his place and a woman has their place. A man has his role and a woman has her role. A man can't do the woman's role and a woman can't do the man's role. And that's all I got to say about that.
Right. Infrastructure would fall apart if every man disappeared tomorrow.
So
they wouldn't know how to get on the.
If you're going to talk the truth,
how are you going to run on your OnlyFans if we're not running the electric? We're not taking care of the roads. We're not taking care of the power. We're not. How are you going to flush your commode if we're not out there taking care of the sewage? We're not doing it. Men run the infrastructures. They've done it.
That's true.
From the beginning of
dawn,
true. Man. We went out. We burnt.
But let's be fair. Let's be fair. That doesn't mean that we're better than women.
Yes, it does.
Women, no, it doesn't, because women have a role to play too.
Yeah, but they're better in that role than we are.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They have a bet. They're meant for a role, and they're good in their role. We can't do their role. They can't do our role.
Yes,
they can have babies. We can't. They're good for emotional support. We're not. Let's be honest.
Nurturing, teaching kids. Yes.
Yeah, they have a role that's very vital. That's very important. Both sides are important. Like I said earlier, I can't do what a woman does, and a woman can't do what a man does. So you need both, especially in a family unit, to make it work. Because if you don't, you're in trouble.
Yeah,
and that's obvious. Look at the world today. Look at the country to where it is today. I mean, just look, and you'll know.
Exactly. And I'm not being, and they call me big, they call me misogynist, they call me everything, but I'm being serious. You get a group of women together and you ask them, the majority of the women will say, we want a 6 foot taller, more. We want the cut fit guy. We want the leader. We want that. That's what we want. You know what I mean? But then you can't be that woman and then holler equality. Well, no, it's not equal. If you want a man to take care of you and go to work every day and you stay at home, or you want to say, oh no, I'm going to go make money too, and then we need to be equal. Well, you can't be equal then. You don't want that strong man. If you want the strong, capable man of taking care of that stuff, then guess what? You need to play your role and let the man take care and play his role. No, women are the women's roles. They're 10 times. That's what they're meant for. The positions they're meant for.
I can't.
They're better in that than men. But the man's
and
role.
I'm going to say this, and this will probably piss a lot of people off. This is going to piss a lot of people off, especially women. But I will say this.
Exactly, women, David. Look at the women cops. They can't. Yeah. That's why I don't believe women should be in politics and should lead and should vote or anything. They do it with their feelings.
Why you got to take my shit away from me, man? That's what they say. Really? You got to step on my toes, man?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
I don't have a problem with women voting. That's perfectly fine with me. I have no problem with that because most of the women voted for Trump anyway. But I think I don't believe I know it won't happen in my lifetime. And I don't think it should ever happen in any time. And I'm sorry, it's going to piss women off, but women should not be president. There should be no woman president or a woman vice president. Look what we had. We had a woman vice president, and you didn't see her for 4 years. She was worthless at her job. Now that was Carmella, so that does say a lot. But I don't think a woman should be president. Now that being
Whose
said,
fault was that though?
yeah,
White liberal women. White liberal women.
That's true. That's true. That's true. I think that, but that's the way I feel. Now, a lot of the left would be screaming at me right now. Why can't a woman be president? Because they think with emotion. Just look at this. Say we have to go to war. Say somebody attacks us and we have to go to war. Innocent kids are going to die in another country that have nothing to do with anything that's going on. But you're still going to have to make that decision and you're going to have to do it. 9 out of 10 women, probably more than that, would not make that decision simply because they didn't want to kill kids. But you can't look at it that way. You have to look at it. You have to defend the homeland. They wouldn't be able to make that decision. I'm telling you. Because
they would be blowing the boats up like Trump is right now?
No.
Do you think Kamala would stop funding Ukraine? No. Trump stopped it. The UN's buying and supplying them and having to pay for everything now.
Right.
You think, hey, we would already gave another $200 billion if she would have been president. He would have been right over here kissing ass again.
Yeah.
They would have been giving it out like water.
Yeah, you're right. Salty goes, how about them furry schools putting litter boxes in the bathrooms? You shit in the toilet, not in the litter. Yeah, I've seen that. I heard about that.
Well,
Jesus,
crazy. That comes from the top down.
Look at women's
and
cops,
also I blame the parents for voting in those kind of people. Vote them out, get them out. And if they can't, then they need to vote the superintendents out. They need to go to and I get if they live in a blue city and
back when Biden
leaders
was in office, though, you went to the school boards and stuff. They was arresting people.
Yep.
They were calling us terrorists.
Yeah.
Because parents were going to school boards and saying, no, we don't want this. We were terrorists.
Watch your words.
It's crazy, man. Women cops can't handle a big guy. That is true. We had that happen here down in Cincinnati. A woman cop, she got into a wrestling match with a big guy. He took the gun from her and shot her.
Yeah. Go look at all you got to do is look up videos on any social Facebook or Instagram or any of those and look up women cops and you'll see being overrun by men like easily. Yeah. I swear, it's not
because the woman hesitates. Well, the woman hesitates.
They're meant for those roles.
They're not, because the woman hesitates to pull her firearm and shoot the guy. Whereas the cop's going to be like, "You coming after me? You're going down." That's all there is to it. Well, but she's thinking with emotion, the emotional part, and not thinking, "Hey, I got to protect myself." You know what I mean?
Look at the women cops in the UK and shit. They don't even carry. They get tasers. And let me tell you something. Men outdo them every day. They can't handle it. And it's sad. UK's falling bad, dude. Like that prime minister over there is running that country bad. There's been a lot of people protesting and burning cars and everything over. They allowed a immigrant to go over there, well, let's just say a 10-year-old little girl was, we can't say the words, but, was. So they've been taken to the streets, man. And I don't blame them, they're tired of it.
I don't blame them. Well,
Poland's got the right idea, though. Poland is doing right. He's like, nope. We have stop reading the papers, stop reading the things that you think you got to read. You put handcuffs on them, you get them out of your country. You don't have to go through any paperwork and read it. And I posted a video on my stories on Instagram, what Poland president's saying. Dude, he means business. They're not allowing any of those people. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them a bit, dude. They're strong.
No,
he is not, they're not fucking around over there in Poland. And he's like, we don't want them here. We're not allowed them. We don't need your engineers. We don't need your doctors. We don't need any of your people. Seriously. He's like, we don't need any of your shit. Look up, if you get on Instagram, look up Poland president. And dude, he crushes them all. And I'm telling you, and I don't blame him for criticizing these other countries. The UK's falling bad. Their whole market and economy is just fell out, dude. It's bad. Like it looks like third world country.
That's crazy.
There's a guy, I forget his name. I'll look it up. I follow him on one of the platforms, and that's all he does is he walks around and YouTubes and films the UK.
Hey, Mythical, hope you're doing well. Hope Frog's doing well.
It's sickening, man. It's sick.
Haven't seen you guys.
Oh, hey, yeah, Holly. How you doing?
Hope you guys are doing good. Yeah, I didn't have any plans to come on. I just sit down here and said,
Yeah, it popped up. I was actually on TikTok.
What the hell? We'll do a live stream.
And it popped up and said you were going live or you were live or something.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's all kind of crazy out there. But I think eventually it'll straighten out. I hope so. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know.
Well, he's having a showdown with Xi Jinping now. Like, they've canceled meetings. They're trying to push. Now they're going to meet in South Korea. And, of course, China has 90% of the earth minerals and 95% or 98% of magnetic, minerals. And that's what we need. And they're trying to do tariffs. And Xi Jinping is cussing Trump. And Trump saying this and stuff. And start November 1st, your tariffs are going up and all this shit. I mean, it's back and forth. It's like, it's some real. And I'm like, yes. Good. You argue with these. Now, I get trade with other countries that we're allies and we get along with. Cool. But with these other countries, you lay the hammer down to these people,
I got to stop him for a second. He gets going, It's like.
Oh, who won the giveaway? Yeah, Brown Chicken.
Brown Chicken won the giveaway. He was the winner of the giveaway. So Brown Chicken should be happy tonight.
John put my name out of the drawing, so.
I took it out, ripped it up, burnt it, and buried the ashes.
I wasn't even going to enter, tell you the truth. I wanted somebody. I really was going to. I thought about telling you if you drew my name to redraw it because, and I get it, it's cool and all that, but I like for other people to win. I do. I mean, I like
missed a 5,000 subscriber giveaway, Mythical, right? We had a 5,000 subscriber giveaway.
I like to see other people, win stuff and get happy, So it doesn't bother me. Like
what I do, like 3 live streams, letting people know about it. I think
yeah.
So. Was it 3 or 4 live streams? Yeah. We just gave it away, and Brown Chicken won.
I don't even know. It was a $150 gift card?
$150 gift card and a piece of my Harley Davidson collection. So a couple pieces of my Harley Davidson collection.
So we don't want to see it on eBay, Brown Chicken, for sale. No.
Sell it off. Hey, it's his. Do what you want with it, brother. I sent you something, didn't I, Ray? I know I did.
Yeah, I've got something you sent me. I got the watch, the pocket watch.
Oh, okay, cool.
And the little statue thing, yeah.
So you did win something, see?
I'm trying to find the right shelf to put here to put some of that stuff on and put my Trump on and stuff, and just have it there, So
yeah. We'll have to recheck. I was subscribed, but I didn't get a notice. Oh well, congrats, Brown Chicken. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, we had I did 3 or 4 live streams about it and something like that. I know I did. I mentioned it on several live streams.
Some of those live streams during the day, she's probably working.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I do
so
a live stream.
It may be, she may not get to see because.
Yeah, that's probably why. Yeah.
These damn old trucks. I tell you, that's all I hear. Diesel trucks. But yeah, I mean, it's just.
Hey, 2-4. What the hell, man? He goes, I still got my, I can't pronounce that.
GPS.
Yeah, GPS. Want to buy it and laugh my ass off.
Corporate.
Hey, it's yours. If you want to sell it, you guys, it's all right, man. Sell it.
I don't. I tell you what you need to. You may have to change it over to y'all's. Don't they do kilometers and different things up there?
I'm sure it changes over to whatever you want to change it to. It's pretty much a world brand, I guess. You can use it anywhere.
Well, thank you, Lolly, but I don't know what you're saying. Congrats.
She might have heard me say I sent you something.
Oh, so that was a long time ago. Yeah.
That was just a gift.
Yeah, he just sent it to me to clean out some clutter of his closet. No, he sent it as a gift. I appreciate it. Trust me.
Shit. You're funny, man.
But yeah,
We'll have another giveaway at 10,000 subscribers because that's my next goal. That's a pretty big goal. That's another.
I've got a great gift to give away, but I've got to do it the right way.
What do you mean?
Because I've got a set still in the pack, brand new, never open, set of blinkers for Road Glide 2015 to 2023. They won't fit your bike. I don't think you'd like them anyways. They're the little bitty. Here, let me show you.
Salty says, tins from the Red Queen are of some final artwork, and the finished work new build is on the lift, going for early February completion, but have to get Red Queen to Mama. Tried to in.
They're the
Tried
Pro
by
Beam.
February. Gotcha.
Let's see. Yeah, they're the. And anybody that enters, I don't want just anybody to enter. I want to see proof of road. It's the Pro Beam.
Gotcha.
It's the Road Glide LED turn signals. It's the Pro Beam from Custom Dynamics. Very expensive, over $200 for these.
Why do you have those?
I won them, and I don't have a Road Glide.
Oh,
I never opened. I won them from Custom Dynamics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they drew my name on Instagram. I entered a giveaway, and I won.
Gotcha. Yeah, you need to give those away, man.
Yeah, I know. I was going to do a giveaway, but I'm thinking, man, I know a lot of people, but I also know that they only fit from 2015 to 2023 models. So, but does anybody really want to change their blinkers down to these? They're real little like bullet, like they're small. I like my lights cool. Because I like mine to people to see my big lights. You know what I mean?
Right.
So these are like stealth, basically. You know, they look like a bullet.
They're streamlined. They streamline around the fairing. Yeah.
So
somebody out there, I'm sure, would want them.
Like I said, they're brand new. I've never even opened them. Hell, I've won a lot of stuff off the internet. Like I won my 16-inch A-Pain.
I don't ever win anything.
I've won 3 or 4. That's why I always enter in those camera giveaways and stuff, because you never know when you're going to win. So, or drones and shit. I love those. I love entering those new camera giveaways and stuff from
Jamin.
That one company. They do that all the time. The
Hey, Grumpy.
What's that called? The DJI Global. It's DJI or whatever cameras.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
But if you get on Instagram, go to DJI or whatever Global. They do that, and you got to do the global, DJI Global or whatever. They do giveaways all the time on drones and brand new cameras, 360s, the Osmo cameras, and all those. I always enter those. I ain't never won one yet.
You've sent me some before. Sent me those giveaways.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they wanted to work with me on my other YouTube channel, but I don't like their program to work with. They want you to do it like it's weird. It's like a trading, like an auction program. Like you send them so much money, not a lot, but some, and then you get to, and they send you like one of their pocket DJIs or whatever, and you get to try it. But then if you want to trade and try a different one, you got to send that back and try a different. And it's really weird to be a partner with people. So that's why I never really partnered with any companies or anything. I'm like, nah, I don't really.
I've had so many contact me.
30 emails a day I was getting. People want me to advertise their green leaf tea, some company out of California. Then a company from Dubai, Indians, want me to advertise their energy powder drink. I mean, seriously, and I'm like, no thanks, man. I just delete.
Yeah.
And I mean, tons of people. And I'm just like, because once you get over 10,000 or so, like I had 30,000, 33, 30,
I was getting
32
them at 4,000
before I got my channel to it. Dude,
I was getting them at 4,000 subscribers. People were hitting me up.
Well, I'm getting them now. I'm just saying, like,
it's like
it gets really bad as you get bigger. And it's like, I'm like, man, this sucks, dude. And it ain't all free stuff. They want you to pay and be part of their program, and you have to do certain things. I'm like, no, if you just can't send me the product and let me do the video, no, they want you to send the video. They want to make sure they prove it. And that tells me you don't believe in your product enough to allow me to do it,
Right.
So,
but everybody, some people
what's
do
up,
that
Jamie?
stuff, and that's okay. Do what you got to do. Do what's best
Grumpy
for
old
you,
man.
but I'm not interested in that stuff.
No, that's why I said, unless they're saying, hey, I'm going to pay you $500 a month to advertise this, then, that's not selling out. It's saying,
you're a sellout. You're a sellout.
For me to say, like, hey, you want to.
Why do people call people that promote stuff on their channel sellouts? Why do they call them sellouts?
Well, because they're jealous that somebody else
what
is
does it
doing
matter?
It don't matter. They're jealous because somebody else has got recognition and they don't.
Who
because
gives a
like
shit?
seriously, well, some people care because they're jealous of channels. They're jealous of people growing and getting bigger, and
I'm not jealous of
because we all
nobody.
see a lot of channels that grow and get bigger, and then they they look at, and I'm not the one that type, but they look at people like, well, they're beneath me. They don't exist anymore. Well, I know a few channels that are like 20, 30,000 subs, 40,000, and I'm like, and they act like that, and I'm like, dude, I would never act like I can't speak to the people that got me here. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
come on, man. And then they get to the point they do a live stream and they won't read the chat unless you pay them. Fuck that, dude. That's the sorry. Yeah, like the only thing they do is like read the super chats. Oh yeah, and I'm talking about channels where they only got 14,000 subscribers and they're only got maybe they got 200 people in the chat, and they won't read the chat and communicate with the chat unless they do super stickers and shit, like that. And I'm like, dude, you're losing
comments.
your base. You have to.
There's no way I would go on somebody's channel and give them
it.
money to put my comment up.
To read my
I'm
comment.
not going to do it. No, hell no.
And I get it if you got 5,000 in the chat or more. You can't read
I wouldn't do
a
it
lot
then.
of people. I would try to read a few, but I would not. You can't read them all.
Yeah, you can't read them all. You got to pick ones that you see.
But you don't have to be a dick and say, I'm going to keep my live stream going. I'm going to shut it down if you people don't donate. And I watch channels, and it's like, people, I seen one guy make like $1,500 one night because he's like, they wanted him to keep going doing the live, and he's like, I'm shutting it down in 10 minutes if I don't see $150. You know what I mean? And by God, they donate seriously, and it's like
why would you do
There's
that?
channels out there that hustle people,
that?
dude. I'm not joking. And this guy ain't got but like 1,200 subscribers, and he's making $1,500 to $2,000 every other week off just money like that. People
see, that's one thing on. That's one thing on Retired Rider.
People are hustling like crazy.
You'll never see me ask for super chats. You'll never see me ask for any kind of money. I don't want any kind of money. I don't want your money. Keep your money. You need your money. I don't need your money. I make what I make off of YouTube. I put back into the channel for giveaways or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't need people's money, and I'm not going to take money from people to read your comment. That's just stupid.
Well, no, if someone wants to give me a super chat, I'm going to say thank you and read a comment if they leave it in a comment in it.
See,
I'm not going to beg.
I don't need it. No, I don't need it.
I do. You don't, but if someone gives it to me as a super chat, I'm going to say thank you and take it. I'm,
Well, yeah, but I'm not going to ask for that kind of stuff.
Well, no,
I'm not.
But
I don't push that stuff out there.
Yeah,
That's something. I'm not knocking people that do. If you want to do it, if channel wants to do it, fine. And if people want to pay it, fine. But that's just something I will never do on my channel. I just don't do that.
David, thank you. Come again.
You guys are not right, dude. You guys are not.
Hey, out of the slushy machine.
That's why everybody leaves my live streams when you guys get on there. You guys go after each other. It's like, what the hell's going on here?
No, I'm just saying, like, if I monetize my live streams and somebody says, here's $2 like you had before, or Jamin, and stuff, I accept it. I say thank you and I'll read it. But that's the thing. Like, here's the thing. I'm not on there saying, okay, guys, you got to, they call it grifting. Gifting. They don't say gifting because there's illegal things to do on YouTube. You know what I mean? They'll bust your ass for hustling and shit. So they say grift. It's like we're grifting, and you can see that if you watch certain people's live stream. I watch a lot of different people, so I see a lot of that shit. And I'm serious. Like, they hustle, dude, and I see people drop money like crazy, and I'm like, man, that's crazy. And I know one guy, I see him drop $200-$300 every time this guy goes live, and I'm like, dude, that dude's a multimillionaire, and you're giving him $200-$300 just to read your fucking chat, dude. And I'm like, you're crazy, dude. There's no way I'm gonna give that guy $200-$300, and he's a multimillionaire. There ain't
nobody on YouTube that I would pay any money to read my comment. I don't care what channel it is.
Yeah,
I'm not giving you shit, man.
Yeah,
you're
I
already
don't like you that much.
if you're a big channel anyway, if you got 1 million subscribers or whatever, and you're already making money, so why would I give you more money? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it.
But they know. But like 2-4, he know Grumpy old man. They know.
Some channels though, Ray. Some channels you got to buy something from their store to even get entered into a giveaway.
Yeah.
I'm like, what kind? That's not a giveaway. You're paying for it.
Yeah. Yep. Or if you want to become part of my Discord, you got to be a member of my channel.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I
Yeah.
want to sit in a group and talk to the people, same people I'm talking to in here for free. You know, like, okay, I want to pay to go into a Discord and talk privately when we're talking in here, you know.
Yeah. Forget
I mean,
that
I've got a
shit, man.
Discord and I'm in a couple other people's Discord, but that's the thing. It's like, why would I pay a membership fee every month to your channel
Nope.
just to go
Not
into
doing
the
it.
Discord and talk to the same people I'm talking into the chat with for free?
Or
You
why
know?
would I pay a membership to see the video earlier
Yeah,
when I'm going to see it anyway? I'm not going to buy a membership to be the first one to see your video when I can wait 2 or 3 days and see the video anyway. Who
well, I'll
gives
be
a
honest.
shit?
If I can hit 100,000 subscribers and I can get 20 members to follow, to subscribe, and then my Instagram and Facebook, if I can get those up to 100,000 or more followers and get 10, 5 to 10 people to subscribe at $2 or whatever it said on a month, I think that'd be a good investment to put back into the channel, to invest back into the social media, to do the things. I'm not out here buying a Ferrari with it. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
as well
Well,
as I do,
I
they
make
take half
enough.
of it. So, I mean, you're
I
not
make
going to
enough
get.
off you. I make enough off YouTube as far as my 5,000 subscribers. I make enough on YouTube to pay my StreamYard, to pay, like this little giveaway I gave away.
Yeah.
And I make enough to do that. And that's good enough for me. And if I grow even bigger and I make even more, then I'll put more into the channel and the giveaways will get bigger.
Exactly.
But I just use the money I make off YouTube. I don't ask my subscribers for any money, but I use the money. That's what pays for everything. And now
I get that, Salty. I understand.
What's he
Go
saying?
ahead. I understand that, but some people, this is their job. This is what they do. I mean, social media has turned networking and jobbing, and I'm not talking about the 20-year-olds. There's a lot of 45, 50-year-olds, 40-year-olds that they literally do this for job, and they put a lot of time, and he knows, and I know you're in that place where you can do this as a hobby. You know what I mean? You have that career, but there is some people that need that little extra couple $100 a month, or like me. I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't draw a lot of money, man. I'm disabled. I've been disabled, my whole life, but I've worked and worked. But here's the thing,
right?
As well as I do, John. We talked about this. I don't draw that much, so every little dime. I'm not going to beg people, but if somebody becomes a member, I'm not going.
No, and I'm not putting anybody down that does it.
They want to be a member of my channel and
right.
enjoy supporting me.
Don't take it the wrong way, Ray.
No. What I'm saying,
you do whatever you want to do.
If somebody wants to support somebody, I agree.
Yeah.
Hey, that's you. You support who you support, because there's a lot of it that goes into just people saying, "Hey, I like this person. I just want to support them and be their friend." You know what I mean? I just want to support them. I like their stuff. Right. I want to support. This is how I support them. Because a lot of people, even me, I was a member of somebody's channel for 2 years until I got to the point where I had no option. I couldn't afford it anymore. And I did it because I wanted to support my friend. You know what I mean? And that's how I supported my friend. I paid him like $5 a month and, just to be a member. But I talked to this guy personally on the phone, numbers in my phone. We talk, we chat. So it wasn't like, you know what I mean? This guy's a real friend. I just wanted to support my friend, So as I don't never look down on, and I know you're not, but what I'm saying is a lot of people don't like people on social media that make money. But here's the thing. That's them.
I don't have a problem.
Maybe that's their only way to make money,
That's true. That's a good point. And I'm not down in people that are trying to make money. That's the American way. Okay. I'm not down in that.
It's a capitalism country, man.
Yeah. But when you're making people pay to put your comment up.
Oh yeah, no. Like those ones I'm talking about.
I got a problem with that, man.
Yeah,
I'm not going to do like there's America Censor just popped in. Good to see you, man.
I don't give them money. What's up?
That's like me saying, well, I can't put your comment up and because you didn't give me a super chat or you didn't give me some money. I ain't gonna do that, man.
Grumpy old man. I don't.
Hey, but that being said,
I do like talking.
But that being said, though, if anybody wants to, if anybody wants to donate, it's the link. If anybody wants to, but I mean, if that's what people want to do, do you? You know what I mean? I'm just saying how I feel about it. That's just how I feel about it. I mean,
well, I just say do you, and then mind your business. If somebody's doing something that's not that's you don't have to watch their stuff. You don't have to support them.
No,
But
no.
and
But I
if
do have
you're
a serious
comfortable
problem. I do have a serious problem when people do a giveaway, but you have to buy something.
Yeah,
off their-
yeah, I don't like
buy
that either.
something
Yeah.
to
Here,
get
buy this
in the
$100
giveaway.
T-shirt that's worth $5.
Yeah, you got to buy 3 things from my store to get your name in the pot. I'm like, well, then it's not a giveaway. I'm paying to be in your raffle. Or your giveaway.
Exactly. There you go.
Fuck,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not doing that. No,
And they charge
no.
$80 to $100 for
It's
a
like
T-shirt
Wheels
or
to
a
Time.
hat.
It's, it's like Wheels to Time. You got to buy tickets to get in their raffle or to get in there. You got to spend all this money or buy a T-shirt or buy this or buy that. It's like, no, why can't you just put me in your drawing? Why do I mean, I understand it takes money for them to make the bike and put the bike out there and all that stuff. I get that.
Yeah,
but
man,
man,
simple giveaways.
They're making way more money off that than what that bike cost them to put out there.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
dude.
telling you.
And all their shit, if they're building bikes to give away, most of those people, that stuff's donated to them to advertise their shit and stuff. So they're not paying for parts. They're not paying for, now I'm not saying everybody, but there is a few that actually pay for their stuff. But what I'm saying is like Salty. If he built a chopper to give away, he's going to pay for his own parts more than likely. Maybe 2 or 3 companies will throw in a headlight, taillight, stuff like that. But what I'm saying is those big channels and those big people that give those big baggers and shit away, they got companies saying, here, put my part on. So, they'll have it's an advertisement. They're paying for their advertisement. And then you got to go spend $100 on a hat to enter. But then look, if you win, you better have at least 10 grand or so to pay the taxes or more on the bike, or the truck or whatever you enter to win. And it says you better read the fine print because like those Hodge twins and them, they give away Dodge Rams and all this. You better have at least 10, 20, 30 grand to pay the taxes on a $100,000 truck. Seriously, like it's $100,000 truck. What do you think taxes are going to be on that?
Going to be. It depends on the state you're in. Yeah, it can be very.
You
expensive.
better have the money to buy it.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, you got to read the fine print. So,
yeah. But no, I mean, like I said, it's.
I don't enter those though. I don't enter that stuff.
No, I don't enter that stuff. No.
I don't have the money for it anyways. I don't.
Well, I'm just not giving them no money to enter into their content. I mean, their giveaway. I'm just not doing it. I mean, that's just me.
Well, you think 100 T-shirts cost what? Let's just say you pay $1.50. So let's just say $150 for 100 T-shirts made. Then you say, okay, we're gonna sell them at $100 a piece. I mean, look at the cash they're putting in their pocket. And then the truck is free or whatever to them to give it away. It's not even theirs. The company's giving it away. Then you got to go and pay the taxes and everything.
And if you don't, they get to keep that truck and give it away somebody another drawing. You know what I mean? So it's like it. You see, Salty says I get offers for parts all the time, but usually it's nothing I want or I'm interested in. Yeah, I know.
Exactly. It's something somebody you to advertise, man.
Hey, America Uncensored said I'm giving away a new live wire when I reach 1 million subs.
Me too. Stick your finger in
Me
the
too.
socket.
I will too.
Here, come stick
Some of
your
those
finger in the
winnings are
socket.
taxed at 28%. Ask me how I know. I believe they're taxed at 28%, no doubt, because it's a giveaway.
Well, I said it's foolish.
I'd rather buy what I'd rather buy what I want than get some junk I don't want for free.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
It's all food bar, man. It's
Wesley
all advertising and fantasy,
Wesley Wagner.
curtains.
What is that? I'm not sure what GF. I'm not sure
Some child language.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. But I'm not dogging anybody's channel. Do what you want with your channel, how you want to run it to your business. You know what I mean? It's all good.
Just make sure you hit that subscribe, like, comment to our channels.
That's right. And hit that notification bell so let you know when I'm going live.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
we're just two goofballs, man. That's it.
Yeah. I just have fun with it. I enjoy it. It gives me something to do.
Well, I mean, me too. It really does. But
there
I
are
try
some-
to take it serious.
Yeah, there's some nights though when I got to go in here to the computer and I got to make short videos, and it's like, man, I don't want to do it.
Yeah,
I just don't feel like doing it, And so it takes a lot for me sometimes just to do it, but I do it anyway.
And people don't realize that it's just watching YouTube that, like, really has never picked up a camera or done any of that channel stuff. They don't see what we actually do to edit, to actually put together especially like you're dropping 3 shorts a day and 2 videos a
Yeah.
week and live.
Yeah.
You know, that's a lot of work to get out.
Yeah.
You know,
It is. And doing 3 live streams a week, or
Yeah.
2 or 3 live streams a week, that's a lot of time invested.
yeah.
Now, granted, I got the time to do it, but it's just like she says, Mythical Rice says, I may do food giveaways to get subscribers, LOL. Banana
There
bread.
you go. Hey, you could do some good if you ever like can food or make jam. Oh man, you could make jam or jellies and you know, in the cannon jelly, and hey, people love that stuff, man. Seriously, people love
Yeah.
you know. Or I know we do in the South. We love, or people do like, hey, I've seen people do like candles and stuff. They make their own candles and wax and stuff, and you know yeah.
The wife's in the room. She just gave me funny looking faces.
Mine hollered. Supper's done.
She went blah 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 blah, whatever that is.
I guess my
yeah.
supper's ready.
Your supper's ready. Well, we can get off here, man, so you can go eat. But yeah,
See,
I'm just gonna.
a woman where she belongs in the kitchen. Supper's
Boy,
done.
you ain't gonna be eating now. You're in trouble. She heard that.
She's
She
in there
heard that.
cooking. Hey, my wife, 21 years, she knows.
My wife cooks too. She cooks.
No, I'm saying
knows.
she knows how I am.
She works all day, and oh my God, that's right, Mythical. And I
You
respect
think my
my
wife would be with me?
and I love my wife, and I appreciate everything she does. I really do.
Preservatives, yeah. Preserves, yeah.
Kiss it, Ray. That's him.
Hey, you got to admit, though,
That's
Lonnie,
him.
you love that.
I love my wife. I respect her. She works hard. She cooks dinner. She takes care of me. Anyway, that being said, guys, check out Ray's Meadow Life channel. Give him a subscribe. To hit the notification bell on his channel. He does. If you love political stuff, he's the man to go see and listen to. I mean, he can go on for days and days and days and never take a breath. But anyway, check out the Retired Rider. Like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. I think did I stream to Rabbit Hole too tonight?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, check out the Rabbit Hole. We'll be doing more live streams eventually on that. It's just now that the winter's coming, we'll be doing a lot more live streams on the Rabbit Hole and Retired Rider. So check us out.
If he ever makes
We'll
up
be
his
there.
mind.
Yeah, I started, I ended, I started, I ended. I don't know what I'm doing. But we will do live streams, though. Don't worry about that. That's coming. More live streams are coming because we'll be sitting in the house freezing our asses off. So,
I know, Grumpy. I love it, though, Grumpy.
Send Ray weird shit.
He does. He sends me some videos. Yeah, he sends me videos every morning. I love it, though. He sends them to me. Yeah.
Guys, if you send me stuff on Instagram, the reason I don't respond is because I don't have notifications turned on for Instagram. So I just check every once in a while because when I did have notifications turned on for Facebook and Instagram, it was driving me crazy. So I turned the notifications
Well,
on.
I turn my sounds off, but I turn my notification on where it just shows, say, like, oh, you got 2 notifications, the little round 1 or 2. You know?
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I can turn the sounds off, but leave the notification where it just shows, hey, you got 3 notifications, So,
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
yeah.
So now that I'm putting more stuff on Instagram, probably for a little while, and Facebook to see how that goes, I might turn the notification back on. I don't know. Or I'll just check on what's happening. But anyway, that being said, guys, check out Ray on Facebook and on Instagram. What else are you on, Ray?
I'm on X under Ray's Motor Life. I'm on TikTok under Ray's Motor Life. Just started that.
Up yours.
I'm on Threads under Ray's Motor Life. I'm on Instagram under Ray's Motor Life. Facebook under Brandon Ray. I had to do that on my real name because I'm verified on that and Instagram. I'm on Rumble under Ray's Motor Life, and I'm on YouTube under Ray's Motor Life.
Holy crap, he's on everything.
Yeah.
He's everywhere.
Yeah.
Ray is everywhere. But go check him out on all those platforms. That being said, everybody have a great night, and we will see you on the next one. Take care now.
Later.